To better understand families' attitudes towards a connected lifestyle, Intel Security conducted a survey, and the results, they are out. Here to explain what they found is Bruce Snell. He is the Cybersecurity and Privacy Director at Intel Security. How are you, my friend?
Good. How are you doing this morning?
Doing all right. So Intel Security, first of all, I didn't even know that this was a wing of Intel. We all know the chips, but this is a whole nother wing of Intel, and you just recently had a survey. Tell us about it.
That's right. We surveyed about a little bit over 13,000 people to get kind of an insight as to what their behavior patterns were online when it came to being a parent and with their kids.
Oh boy, because I know how I was on the internet growing up. Because obviously my father didn't grow up with the internet. I have, and I know how I'm going to deal with my kid. I don't even think he'll be able to visit anything. I'm going to lock down everything. But what did you find with parents? How do they want to protect their kids and keep them safe?
Well, we found that a lot of parents actually admitted to spending probably too much time, on their devices themselves instead of spending time with their family. So that was interesting. And one of the side statistics to that was that 36% of those people had actually been called out by their kids for spending too much time on the internet.
Oh man, you got to be pretty bad for the kid to call you out. That's pretty impressive.
No, absolutely.
How do we put these devices down? They become so much of a part of our lives.
They really have, and then you think about, so much, you've got your work, you've got your social media. I think I talk to my family, my extended family, more now than I ever have because of, things like Facebook or Twitter. So it becomes difficult, and that sort of behavior kind of, cascades over to the kids, where in our study we saw that about 48% of the people surveyed said that their kids spend 1 to 2 hours per day on a connected device. But 20% actually said that their kids spend 3 to 4 hours every day on a connected device.
It used to be that the kids would just plant themselves in front of the TV, but it's not that way anymore.
I was just thinking the same thing. Those are, I think if you take this survey, 15 years ago it would have been TV versus connected device.
So how do you keep your kids safe then? Obviously we don't want them perusing the internet and going to the dark spaces that we find so often.
Mm-hmm. The best way is to start early with, some good baseline. Establish baseline behavior about how you deal with the internet. Mm-hmm. Don't necessarily, as a parent, don't approach it as, here's the rules for the internet. Approach it as, when you go online, these are the sort of things you do. Right? You make it part of, kind of the method of going on the internet. And you want to make sure you're teaching kids things like, don't open emails from people that you don't know, or talking with them about how much information they share on social media. Kids are at this point kind of desensitized to the internet, so they don't really think twice about sharing, where they go to school or what sports they do or anything like that, and they're really quick to share that information online via Snapchat or Instagram or any of the social media sites.
I find a good Scared Straight campaign is to be able to, just with a couple clicks, show the history. Like, for example, my phone maps wherever I am with Google Maps, just to show them, hey, this is how much they know about you. Perhaps you should rein back a little bit.
Right, and it's easy to kind of get in the habit of just sharing everything. So it is really important to establish those rules early on with the kids. And talking to parents, we actually found that 76% of them actually said that their kids regularly take a device that's connected to the internet to bed. So it's not just as they're sitting around, in front of the TV. It's interrupting with their bedtime.
And I got to be honest, it's not just kids. I mean, I'm a 32-year-old man. Same thing here. I think a lot of us are guilty of this. We all need to take a break. And where do we go for more information to learn about this survey and to kind of get us on the right track?
So if you go to securingtomorrow.mcafee.com, we have the survey data, and we have actually a lot of posts from myself and from my colleagues to give you information about how to stay safe and how to talk to your kids about staying safe online.
Awesome. It's great talking to you. Thank you so much, Bruce.
Great, thank you.
All right, if you want more information on how you can better protect you and your family from the dangers and challenges that you'll find with device usage, the internet, oh my goodness, it can be a weird place. Visit the website right there on your screen. Of course, it's an internet website. Intel Security, a proud sponsor of the Morning Blend, and we've checked the website. Trust me, your kids are going to love it.